Alright, here we go. We plug in a 1. We're using it as an exponent. We're taking that 1 and we're putting it right there. So that makes this squared. Negative 2 squared in parentheses gives us what?
4.
Positive 4, not negative 4. You've got to use those parentheses on your calculator. Okay? How about 2 right here? Well, that goes right there. That makes that cubed. Negative 2 cubed is?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. Very good. Then this is? 16. And this is?
Negative 32.
Negative 32. And this is?
64.
And this is?
Negative 128.
Negative 128. Very good. Raise your hand if you got all those right. Okay, very good. Alright, how about over here? We've got an n squared and an n. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to plug that in. We're going to find the first 6 terms of the sequence. I'm just allowing you to organize it in a T-chart. We take 1 right here, and we get 1 squared. We got 1 minus 1, so that's 0, so we get 0. How about 2? 2 squared is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1, so that'd be 4. Is that right?
Yes.
How about 3?
18.
That'd be 9, and times 2 is 18. Very good. How about 4?
48.
All right. And 5?
100.
And 6?
180.
Any questions about any of those? Any questions about any of those? So if I give you the rule and ask you to write the first 6 terms of the sequence, can you do that? Yes or no? Yes, you can.
Could you work?
Okay. You should be able to. Yes.
Can you work out the second one?
Which one?
Number 1.
We're taking 1. We're putting it right there. What's 1 squared?
1.
All right. And we're taking 1 and we're putting it right there. What's 1 minus 1?
0.
So what's 1 times 0?
0.
0. You want me to work the rest of them out? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. So let's go back to writing the rule. We did one earlier. I want to see if we can write the rule if I give you the sequence. Let me give you a couple different sequences and see if we can write the rule. All right, let's try this one. 8, negative 1, negative 6, negative 13. So on and so on and so on. Okay? What is the first thing that you're going to look at in a problem like this? How much is it going up or down? Okay? You ought to be able to say a sub n, right? Some students say, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. Well, start off with a sub n. Okay? I say again, how much are you going down each time?
Not each time.
Oh, I messed up.
Yeah.
This should have been,
It should be.
this should have been 1. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault. My fault. Change that to a positive 1. Got ahead of myself. Alright, how much are you going down now each time? 7. You're going down by 7, down by 7, down by 7, down by 7. What does that mean has to be in your formula? Mandatory. Not 7n. Negative 7n. How did you know it was negative?
Because you're going down.
Because it's going down. It's getting smaller. Okay? Now, here's the question. When I stick in a 1 into negative 7n, did I get 8? If I did, then I would be done writing my rule. But that doesn't work. This gives me negative 7. I want positive 8. How do I turn negative 7 into a positive 8?
Plus 15.
I have to add something to it. I have to make it a lot bigger. What do I add?
15.
So in this little sscenario, if I add 15, what do I have to do in my rule up here? Add 15. What's your last step? You're going to check it. Okay? This is an arithmetic sequence, by the way. You don't need to know. It's okay. You add 15, so let's check it. When I take 1, Chris, do I get 8? Well, let's see. What's 1 times negative 7? Negative 7 plus 15, does that give me 8? Yes, it does. All right, let's take 2. What's 2 times negative 7?
Negative 14.
Negative 14. What's negative 14 plus 15?
1.
Positive 1. Is it working so far?
Yes.
Do I need to check all 4, or can I just check the first 2?
The first 2.
You need to check all 4 to make sure it works. What's 3 times negative 7?
Negative 21.
Negative 21 plus 15 equals
Negative 6.
negative 6. What's 4 times negative 7?
Negative 28.
Negative 28 plus 15 is negative 13. And so on and so on and so on. Yes?
Can you kind of go through how you got the plus 15 again?
I can. Okay, I need everybody to be quiet. Right here, I've got negative 7 in. When I take a 1 and I put right there, I don't get 8. It's not finished. Okay? So I need to say negative 7 times 1 equals positive 8. I need to make this a true statement. What's negative 7 times 1? Negative 7. How do I turn negative 7 into positive 8? I have to add 15. Well, if I add 15, I just added 7 over. 7 plus 8 is 15. If I add 15 to negative 7, I'll get positive 8. So if I do it in this little scenario, then I need to do it in my formula. Then I need to check it to make sure I've done it correctly.
How did you get the negative 7?
The negative 7 is in my rule because it's going down by 7 each time. It's going down by 7 each time. Okay? All right, let's try another. Let's try another. 1 over 3, 1 over 5, 1 over 7, and 1 over 9.
Oh, great.
Be quiet, please. Try this one. Now at your desk. Think about the rule. Sit up. Alright? First step is what? A sub n. We ought to be able to get that. Right? All of my terms are fractions. Do you think my rule needs to be a fraction?
Yes.
Yes. Look at the top of your rule. What's the same on every single term? What do you think my rule needs to have on the top?
1.
A 1. Okay? Now, just look at the bottom. If you've got 3, 5, 7, 9, these are all odd numbers. They're going up by how much?
2.
2 each time. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. What does my formula got to have?
2.
It's got to have a 2 in. Right? Because I'm going up each time. But when I stick in a 1, right here, I don't get a 3 on the bottom. 2 is not equal to 3. But I can easily change 2 into 3 by doing what? Adding how much?
1.
Adding 1. If I add 1, does it work?
Yes.
Let's check it. 1 gives me 3, 2 gives me 5, 3 gives me 7, 4 gives me 9, and so on and so on and so on. Does my rule work?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Question.
It has to be under the bar and not outside.
All of it's underneath the bar. All of it's underneath the bar, just like I've drawn it on the board. Any other questions? All right, let's practice some in our workbook, and let's see if we can go from there. Get your workbook out. I think it's 194.